I have seen your heart, the longing deep within you, the silent questions that you have carried for so long. You have been waiting for a sign, for confirmation, for something to reassure you that you are not forgotten, that you are not simply wandering through life without direction. My beloved, hear me now. I have always been guiding you. Every moment, every step, every season of your life has been known to me. Even when you thought you were lost, even when you felt abandoned, I was there. I was working in the unseen, aligning things in ways you could not comprehend, preparing you for something greater than you have imagined. You have not been overlooked. You have not been left behind. My timing is not your timing, but it is perfect. I have not delayed without purpose. I know the battles you have faced, the struggles that have tried to weaken your faith, the moments when you questioned whether things would ever change. But I need you to understand that I am not finished with you yet. What you have seen so far is only a glimpse of what I am doing. The road ahead is filled with promise, with blessings that you cannot yet see, with doors that will open in ways that will leave you in awe. But I need you to trust me. I need you to believe that I am working, even in the moments when everything seems silent. Your faith is being strengthened in the waiting. Your spirit is being refined through the process. Every tear you have shed, every prayer you have lifted, every time you have chosen to keep believing even when things seemed hopeless, I have seen it all, and I have counted it all. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has gone unnoticed. I have been shaping you, molding you, preparing you, because what is coming requires a heart that is ready to receive it. You have allowed fear to take hold of your heart for too long. You have listened to the voices of doubt, to the whispers that tell you that you are not enough, that you are not ready, that you are not worthy of the calling I have placed on your life. But I tell you now, those voices do not speak the truth. The enemy has tried to keep you trapped in fear, in hesitation, in uncertainty, because he knows what I have placed inside of you. He knows the power of your testimony, the strength of your faith, the purpose I have set before you. He has tried to keep you distracted, to make you focus on your past, on your weaknesses, on everything that makes you feel unqualified. But I have already called you, and when I call, nothing can stand in the way. It is time to step forward. It is time to release the fear that has held you back and walk boldly into what I have prepared for you. You do not need to have everything figured out. You do not need to see the full picture before you take the next step. I am the one who goes before you. I am the one who makes a way where there seems to be no way. If I have called you, I will equip you. If I have set a path before you, I will provide everything you need to walk it. You only need to trust me. You only need to take that first step in faith, believing that I will not let you fall. Stop looking at what you lack. Stop focusing on what you do not yet understand. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to trust the one who does. There are blessings waiting for you, breakthroughs that are coming, transformations that will take place in your life in ways that you never expected. But you must be ready to receive them. You must let go of the things that have been weighing you down. The pain of the past, the regrets that have held you captive, the shame that has tried to define you. It is time to release it all. I am not looking at your past mistakes. I am not measuring you by the things you have done wrong. I see who you truly are. I see the heart that longs for me, the soul that desires to walk in my ways. I have already forgiven you. I have already redeemed you. Now I need you to step into that freedom, to stop holding on to what I have already let go of. Your story is not over. The best is not behind you. There is more ahead, more than you have dared to hope for, more than you have imagined. I am calling you into something new, something greater, something that will bring you closer to me, something that will reveal my glory in ways that you have never seen before. But you must trust me. You must believe that I am who I say I am, that I will do what I have promised, that I will fulfill every word I have spoken over your life. Do not let fear rob you of what is coming. Do not allow doubt to steal the joy of what I am doing in this very moment. Keep moving forward. Keep believing. Keep trusting. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is closer than you think. The prayers you have prayed are being answered in ways you cannot yet see. Stand firm in faith. Hold on to my promises. I am with you, and I will never leave you. This is only the beginning of what I am about to do in your life. Walk boldly into it, knowing that I am leading you every step of the way. I have seen the way you search for answers, the way your heart longs for direction, for reassurance, for something that tells you that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You have been asking if you are on the right path, if you have made the right choices, if you are truly walking in my will. My child, I want you to know that I have been guiding you all along. Even in the moments when you felt unsure, even when the road ahead seemed unclear, I was leading you. Every detour, every closed door, every moment of waiting has been part of my plan. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been in vain. I have been working through it all, shaping you, refining you, preparing you for something greater than you can see right now. You do not need to question whether I am with you. I have never left your side, and I never will. I know that fear has tried to hold you back, that doubt has whispered in your mind, that you have wondered if you are strong enough to step into what I have called you to do. But I want you to remember that I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. You do not need to have everything figured out to walk in my plan. You only need to trust me, to take the next step, to believe that I will provide what you need as you go. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect before you move forward. Stop letting uncertainty keep you from walking in faith. I am the one who goes before you. I am the one who makes a way when there seems to be no way. If I have called you, I will equip you. If I have placed a dream in your heart, I will bring it to pass. Do not allow fear to rob you of the blessings I have prepared for you. You have been carrying things that were never meant for you to carry. The weight of past mistakes, the heaviness of regret, the pain of things that did not go the way you expected. But I have not called you to live in the past. I have not asked you to carry burdens that I have already taken from you. Let them go. Release them into my hands. You are not defined by what has happened before. You are not limited by what you have been through. You are being made new, transformed, renewed by my love. There is nothing in your past that can change the future I have planned for you. Do not let shame keep you from stepping into my grace. Do not let guilt convince you that you are unworthy of my blessings. I have already redeemed you. I have already called you mine. Nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do, nothing that has gone wrong can separate you from my love. I see the way you sometimes feel overlooked, how you wonder if your prayers are truly being heard, if your faithfulness is making a difference. But I want you to know that nothing you have done in faith has gone unseen. Every act of kindness, every moment of obedience, every time you chose to trust me instead of giving in to fear, I have seen it all. Even when no one else noticed, I did. Even when it felt like you were giving without receiving, I was storing up blessings for you that are beyond what you have asked for. Do not grow weary in doing good. Do not allow discouragement to take root in your heart. What I have planned for you is still ahead. What I have promised will come to pass. The seeds you have planted in faith will bear fruit in their season. You may not understand everything that is happening right now, but you do not need to. You only need to trust that I do. I see what you cannot see. I know what is ahead. I have already aligned things in your favor, already prepared the way, already set things in motion that you do not even know about yet. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. You do not have to have all the answers. You only need to walk in faith, to trust me, to keep your eyes on me instead of on the things that try to distract you. The enemy wants you to focus on what is missing, on what has not yet happened, on the things that make you feel uncertain. But I want you to focus on me. Keep your heart fixed on my promises. Keep your faith rooted in my word. Do not let doubt steal what I am doing in your life. There is more ahead for you than you can imagine. The things you have been praying for, the breakthrough you have been waiting for, the blessings you have been believing for, they are not far away. You are closer than you think. Do not let impatience cause you to step out of my timing. Do not let frustration make you doubt what I have spoken over your life. What is coming is worth the wait. What I have planned for you is greater than you have asked for. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep trusting. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you every step of the way. I see the way you have been waiting, holding on to my promises, believing that I will do what I have said. I know that at times the waiting has been difficult. You have looked around and wondered why others seem to move forward while you remain in the same place. You have questioned if you have done something wrong, if you have missed your opportunity, if you have somehow fallen behind. But I need you to understand that my timing is not your timing. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean it never will. I have not forgotten what I have spoken over your life. I have not overlooked your prayers. I have not abandoned the dreams I placed within you. What I have planned is still in motion, and what I have promised will come to pass. But you must trust that I see the full picture, that I know what is best, that I am aligning things in a way that will bring the greatest blessing to your life. You have been so focused on what is not happening that you have missed what I am already doing. You have been looking ahead, longing for the future, and in the process you have overlooked the way I am working in this very moment. Do you not see how I have sustained you? Do you not realize that even now, I am preparing you, strengthening you, refining you for what is to come? There is purpose in this season. There is a reason for the waiting. If I gave you everything you were asking for too soon, it would not be the blessing you hoped it would be. There are things I need to do in you first, things I need to teach you, things I need to remove so that you can walk into what is ahead without being weighed down by what was. The preparation is necessary. The process is important. Trust that I am using this time for your good. You have allowed doubt to creep into your heart, to make you question whether you are truly capable of doing what I have called you to do. You have looked at your own weaknesses, at the areas where you feel unqualified, at the things that make you feel inadequate, and you have wondered if you are really the one I want to use. But I tell you now, I do not call those who are already strong. I strengthen those I call. I do not choose those who are already perfect. I perfect those I choose. You do not have to have all the answers. You do not have to be without flaws. You only need to be willing. You only need to say yes. I will do the rest. I will equip you. I will prepare you. I will lead you exactly where you need to be. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop letting fear convince you that you are not enough. I have already placed everything you need within you. Walk forward in faith, knowing that I will not let you fail. You have carried burdens that were never meant for you. You have been holding on to things that I have been asking you to release. You have allowed past disappointments to shape the way you see the future. But I am calling you into something new. I am asking you to let go of the things that no longer serve you, to release the fears, the regrets, the pain that has tried to define you. You are not who you once were. You are not the sum of your past mistakes. You are being renewed, transformed, made whole by my love. Do not let what was keep you from what is coming. Do not hold on to things that I have already set you free from. Step forward in the freedom I have given you. Walk in the fullness of the identity I have spoken over you. You are my child, and nothing can change that. I know that the road has not always been easy. I know that there have been moments when you felt like giving up. But I want you to remember that I am not just the God of beginnings. I am the God of completion. What I have started in your life, I will finish. What I have spoken over you, I will bring to fulfillment. I have not brought you this far just to leave you now. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep trusting that my plan is greater than you can see. There is more ahead for you than you can imagine. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let the voices of doubt steal what I am doing in your life. You are closer than you think. The breakthrough you have been praying for is already on its way. Keep walking in faith, for I am with you every step of the way. I have seen the way you question whether you are truly worthy of the things I have promised you. You wonder if you have done enough, if you are good enough, if you are strong enough to walk in the purpose I have for you. My beloved, you need to understand that my love for you has never been based on what you do, but on who you are. You are mine. I called you before you ever took your first breath, and nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do, nothing that has gone wrong in your life can change that. You do not have to earn my love. You do not have to strive to be worthy of my blessings. You are already loved beyond measure, already chosen, already seen. Stop measuring yourself by the standards of the world, by the expectations of others, by the lies that tell you that you must reach a certain level before you can receive what I have for you. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for a heart that is willing to trust me, to follow me, to believe that I am who I say I am. I know that there have been moments when you felt like you were not enough, when you compared yourself to others and wondered why their path seemed smoother, why their victories came more quickly, why their prayers seemed to be answered before yours. But I have never called you to walk the same path as anyone else. I have written a unique story for you, one that is filled with purpose, one that is unfolding in a way that is perfectly designed for who you are. Stop looking at others as your standard. Stop believing that you are behind, that you are missing out, that you are not moving fast enough. You are exactly where you need to be. Every delay, every detour, every moment that felt like a setback has been part of my plan. I have been working through it all, aligning things in ways that you cannot yet see. If I have made you wait, it is because what I have prepared for you requires preparation. It is because I am doing something greater than you have imagined, and I need you to be ready to receive it. You have been holding on to things that I have asked you to let go of. You have been carrying burdens that were never meant for you to carry. There are things in your life that have weighed you down, that have held you back, that have kept you from walking fully in the freedom I have given you. But I am asking you now to release them. I am asking you to trust that when I ask you to let go, it is not to take something away from you, but to make room for something better. I am not trying to deprive you. I am trying to bless you. I am trying to free you from the things that have been keeping you from experiencing the fullness of my presence. Let go of the fear that tells you that you will not have enough. Let go of the doubt that whispers that you must hold onto things out of fear of losing control. You do not need to control everything. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to trust me. I know that surrender is not always easy. I know that releasing what is familiar can be difficult. But I need you to remember that I see the full picture. I know what is ahead. I know what is best for you. And I will never ask you to let go of something without having something greater in store. Trust that I am leading you somewhere better. Trust that I am preparing you for more than you have asked for. If I am closing a door, it is because I have something better to open. If I am redirecting you, it is because I see the danger ahead that you do not yet see. My ways are higher than your ways, my plans greater than your plans. You do not have to understand everything to trust that I am working for your good. You have been strong for so long. You have fought battles that no one else knows about, carried burdens that no one else has seen, remained faithful even when it felt like nothing was changing. But I want you to know that I have seen it all. Every moment of perseverance, every time you chose to keep believing, every step you took in faith even when it was hard, I have seen it. And I want you to know that it has not been in vain. Your faithfulness will be rewarded. Your endurance will bear fruit. What you have been waiting for is coming, and it will be greater than you have imagined. But do not grow weary now. Do not allow the waiting to make you doubt. Keep pressing forward. Keep believing. Keep holding on to my promises. Your story is not over. The best is not behind you. There is more ahead for you. More joy, more purpose, more of my presence than you have yet experienced. I am not finished with you. I am still working, still moving, still leading you into something new. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt steal what I am doing in your life. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, your trust rooted in me. What is coming will be worth the wait. What I have planned for you is greater than you have prayed for. Keep walking, keep believing, keep trusting. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I see how hard you have been trying, how you have given everything within you to keep moving forward, to stay faithful, to do what is right even when it feels difficult. You have carried so much, shouldered responsibilities, fought battles that others do not see, and held on to hope even when it seemed like nothing was changing. But I do not want you to live as if everything depends on your own strength. I have never asked you to do this alone. I have not called you to a life of exhaustion, to a constant striving that leaves you weary. I have called you to walk with me, to trust that I will carry what is too heavy for you, to rest in the knowledge that I am your strength. You were never meant to rely only on yourself. I am here, and I always have been, waiting for you to lay down the burdens that I never intended for you to carry. I know that surrender is not always easy. I know that you want to understand everything, that you want to see the full picture before you let go, that you want certainty before you take the next step. But that is not how faith works. Faith is not about knowing everything. It is about trusting that I do. It is about believing that even when you do not see the way forward, I am leading you. It is about resting in the truth that I will never let you fall. You do not have to be afraid of what you do not know. You do not have to fear what is ahead. I have already gone before you. I have already prepared the way. What you see as uncertainty, I see as opportunity. What you perceive as an obstacle, I have already made into a pathway. You do not have to figure it all out. You only need to trust that I am in control. You have spent too much time dwelling on what went wrong, on the things that did not happen the way you expected, on the disappointments that made you question whether I was truly with you. But I need you to stop looking back. The past cannot be changed, but it can be redeemed. I am not calling you to live in regret. I am not asking you to carry the weight of what was. I am calling you into something new, something greater, something that is not defined by where you have been, but by where I am leading you. If you continue to focus on what is behind you, you will miss what I am doing right now. If you continue to dwell on the doors that closed, you will not see the ones that I am opening. Let go of what was. Release the pain, the guilt, the disappointment, and step into the new season that I have prepared for you. I know that you sometimes feel unworthy, that you question whether you truly deserve the things I have promised you, that you look at your flaws and wonder if they disqualify you from my blessings. But my beloved, you were never meant to be perfect. You were never meant to carry the weight of proving yourself. My love for you is not based on what you do. It is not dependent on how strong you are, how flawless you appear, how much you accomplish. My love for you has always been and will always be unconditional. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not limited by your failures. You are not the sum of the times you fell short. You are my child, chosen, redeemed, and deeply loved. There is nothing you have done that can separate you from my love. There is nothing you have failed to do that can change the plans I have for you. You are not forgotten. You are not unworthy. You are exactly who I created you to be, and I will use you in ways greater than you have imagined. I have seen the prayers you have prayed in secret, the tears you have cried when no one else was watching, the nights you spent wondering if things would ever change. And I want you to know that none of it has gone unseen. Every prayer has been heard. Every cry has reached me. Every moment when you chose to trust me instead of giving up has been counted. I am not ignoring you. I am not withholding from you. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, preparing blessings that will be revealed in the perfect time. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean it never will. My timing is perfect, and I am never late. Do not grow weary. Do not lose heart. Keep holding on. Keep believing. Keep trusting. For what I have spoken will surely come to pass. There is more ahead for you than you realize. The best is not behind you. You are stepping into a new chapter, one that is filled with promise, one that will show you just how faithful I have always been. But you must be willing to walk forward. You must be willing to release what is no longer meant to go with you. You must be willing to trust me more than you trust your fears. I will not fail you. I will not abandon you. I will not let you fall. Keep going, keep believing, keep trusting. What is coming is greater than what you have left behind, and I will be with you through it all. I have seen how you try to hold everything together, how you push through the weariness, how you keep going even when your heart feels heavy. You have convinced yourself that you must always be strong, that you cannot afford to show weakness, that others are depending on you, so you must keep moving forward no matter how exhausted you feel. But my beloved, I never asked you to carry this weight alone. I never intended for you to walk through life as if everything depended on your own strength. I am here. I have always been here, waiting for you to turn to me, waiting for you to release what is too heavy for you, waiting for you to realize that you do not have to do this on your own. I am your strength when you are weak, your refuge when you feel overwhelmed, your peace when everything around you feels chaotic. You were not meant to live in constant striving, in a cycle of exhaustion that leaves you feeling empty. I have called you to rest in me, to trust that I will carry you when you feel like you can no longer stand, to know that my grace is more than enough for you. I know the thoughts that trouble you, the worries that keep you awake at night, the fear that whispers that you will never have enough, that things will not change, that you must figure everything out on your own. But I am asking you now to surrender those worries to me. I have never failed you, and I will not start now. I am the one who provides, the one who makes a way where there seems to be no way, the one who goes before you and prepares everything you need before you even realize you need it. You do not have to live in fear of the unknown. You do not have to stress over things that are beyond your control. I am in control, and I am working all things together for your good. I have taken care of you before, and I will take care of you again. My faithfulness has never wavered. My love for you has never weakened. I will never leave you lacking. I will never abandon you to figure things out alone. Trust in me. Release the weight of worry. Walk in the peace that I have already given you. I see how you question whether you are truly enough, whether you are worthy of the blessings I have for you, whether your past mistakes have somehow disqualified you from what I have planned. But I tell you now, you are not defined by where you have been. You are not held back by what you have done. You are not limited by the times you have fallen short. You are redeemed, restored, made new by my love. You are not who you once were. You are not bound to the failures that the enemy tries to remind you of. I have wiped your past clean. I have called you by name. I have spoken a new future over your life, and nothing can take that away. Stop allowing guilt to weigh you down. Stop believing the lie that you must be perfect to be used by me. I have always chosen those who the world overlooked, those who did not see themselves as qualified, those who felt like they were not enough. I do not see as the world sees. I do not measure you by the things you have done wrong. I see your heart. I see the faith that still remains, even when you feel weak. I see the love you carry, the kindness you extend, the way you hold on to hope even in the hardest moments. That is what matters to me. That is what I cherish. You have asked me for direction, for clarity, for a sign that you are on the right path. And I tell you now, you do not need to be afraid of taking the next step. You do not need to have all the answers before you move forward. I am guiding you even when you do not realize it. I am leading you even when you feel uncertain. Every closed door has been my protection. Every delay has been my preparation. Every moment of waiting has been intentional. Trust that I know what is best for you. Trust that I am not withholding anything good from you. What is meant for you will come in my perfect time. What I have promised will be fulfilled exactly when it needs to be. Do not let impatience make you step ahead of me. Do not let frustration cause you to doubt my plan. What I have for you is far greater than what you are leaving behind. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong. Keep believing that I will do what I have said. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in the moments when you felt unseen, unheard, unnoticed, I was there. Even in the seasons when it felt like nothing was changing, I was working. Even when you wondered if I had forgotten you, I was preparing something greater than you could imagine. Do not let discouragement steal your hope. Do not let weariness make you give up. You are closer than you realize. The prayers you have prayed, the promises you have held on to, the breakthroughs you have been waiting for, they are all coming. Do not give up now. Do not turn back now. Keep walking, keep believing, keep trusting. What I have planned for you is greater than you have asked for, and I will be with you every step of the way. I see how you have been searching for answers, how you have been longing for clarity, how you have been asking me to reveal what is ahead. You want to know what comes next, what step to take, how everything will come together. But my child, I need you to trust that I already know. I have already prepared the way, already aligned the right opportunities, already set things in motion that you do not yet see. You do not need to have all the answers before you take the next step. You do not need to understand everything before you move forward. I am guiding you, even when it feels like nothing is happening. I am leading you, even when the path is unclear. You do not have to walk in fear, because I am the one who goes before you. You are not alone in this journey. You have never been alone. Every moment you have questioned, every time you have wondered if you are truly where you are meant to be, I have been right there beside you, whispering to your heart, reminding you that I have never let go of you. I know that waiting is not easy. I know that there are moments when you wonder if things will ever change, if the promises I have spoken over your life will truly come to pass. But I tell you now, just because you do not see the results yet does not mean that I am not working. Some of the greatest miracles happen in the unseen, in the places you cannot yet perceive, in the details that I am orchestrating behind the scenes. Do not let impatience make you believe that I have forgotten you. Do not let the delay make you question my faithfulness. Every moment of waiting has purpose. Every season of preparation is necessary. I am not withholding from you. I am making sure that when the time comes, you will be ready to receive everything I have for you. If you knew all that I was doing on your behalf, you would not worry for another moment. If you could see the way I am aligning things in your favor, you would rest in my peace instead of striving for control. Trust that I am working. Trust that I have not abandoned you. Trust that what is ahead is greater than what is behind. You have spent too much time carrying things that are not yours to carry. You have held onto burdens that I never intended for you to bear. You have allowed fear to take up space in your heart, to keep you from stepping fully into what I have for you. But I am asking you now to let go. Release the weight of worry. Lay down the anxiety that has kept you awake at night. You do not have to walk through life burdened by the things that I have already promised to take care of. When I say that I am your provider, I mean it. When I say that I will make a way for you, I mean it. When I say that I will never leave you nor forsake you, I mean it. Do not allow doubt to rob you of the peace that is already yours. Do not allow the enemy to convince you that you must figure everything out on your own. I am holding you, sustaining you, guiding you in ways you do not even realize. I have never left you alone, and I never will. I know that you have wondered if you are truly enough, if you are truly capable of stepping into the purpose I have for you. But I want you to stop looking at your weaknesses and start looking at my strength. You do not have to do this in your own power. You do not have to have it all together before you move forward. I have chosen you, not because of what you can do, but because of what I will do through you. Stop allowing insecurity to hold you back. Stop allowing past failures to define what I can do in your life. You are not who you once were. You are not bound by the mistakes of yesterday. You are being renewed, restored, transformed by my love. Walk in that truth. Walk in the confidence that I have called you, that I have equipped you, that I have gone before you to prepare the way. I see the dreams that you have been afraid to pursue. I see the desires in your heart that you have kept hidden because you are afraid of disappointment. But I need you to know that those dreams were placed within you for a reason. The things that stir your spirit, the things that ignite a fire within you, the things that you feel drawn to, they are not by accident. I have created you with purpose. I have designed you uniquely, with gifts and talents that are meant to be used for something greater than you realize. Do not bury what I have placed inside of you. Do not allow fear to keep you from stepping into the life I have planned for you. If I have placed a calling on your life, I will make a way for it to come to pass. If I have given you a vision, I will provide everything you need to fulfill it. You only need to walk in faith. You only need to trust that I will open the right doors, bring the right people, align the right opportunities at the perfect time. You are closer than you think. The breakthrough you have been waiting for, the answer you have been praying for, the change you have been hoping for, it is not far away. But I need you to keep going. I need you to hold on to faith even when it feels hard. I need you to remember that my plans for you are good, that my promises do not fail, that my timing is always perfect. Do not let discouragement make you give up. Do not let the voices of doubt steal the blessings that are already on their way. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep believing. What I have for you is greater than anything you have left behind, and I will be with you through it all. I have seen the way you hesitate, the way you stand at the edge of what I have for you, wondering if you are truly ready to step forward. You have been waiting for the perfect moment, for a sign so clear that it leaves no room for doubt, for a feeling of absolute certainty before you move. But my child, faith has never been about certainty. Faith is trusting me even when you cannot see the full picture, even when you do not know exactly how things will unfold. If I have called you, if I have placed something on your heart, then I have already prepared the way. You do not need to wait until you feel completely ready. You only need to take the first step, believing that I will provide everything you need as you go. I have never failed you before, and I will not fail you now. You do not have to be afraid of the unknown when the one who holds all things is guiding you. I know that you have been carrying questions, wondering why certain things have not yet come to pass, why some prayers seem unanswered, why doors have not opened in the way you expected. But I need you to trust that my timing is perfect. What I have spoken over your life is still in motion. Just because you do not see it yet does not mean that I am not working. Some things require time. Some blessings require preparation. Some victories require battles that strengthen you in ways you do not yet understand. Do not mistake waiting for silence. I am speaking, I am leading, I am working in ways that are beyond what you can see right now. If I have asked you to wait, it is not to punish you. It is to prepare you. It is to align everything so that when the door opens, you will be ready to walk through it with confidence, with wisdom, with the strength to carry the blessing that I am bringing. You have allowed fear to take up too much space in your heart. You have let doubt convince you that you are not ready, that you are not strong enough, that you are not capable of doing what I have placed before you. But when I look at you, I do not see weakness. I do not see someone who is incapable. I see my beloved, my chosen, my child whom I have called for something greater. I did not create you to live in hesitation, to let uncertainty keep you from stepping into your purpose. I have placed something within you that the world needs. I have given you gifts that are meant to be used, a voice that is meant to be heard, a story that is meant to be told. Do not let fear silence you. Do not let insecurity keep you from becoming who I created you to be. You were made for more than just existing. You were made for a life filled with purpose, with impact, with moments where my glory shines through you. I see how you try to do everything on your own, how you convince yourself that you must have all the answers, that you must have a plan for every possible outcome, that you must be in control of every detail. But my beloved, you do not have to carry this weight alone. I never intended for you to bear the burden of figuring everything out by yourself. I am the one who provides. I am the one who makes a way where there seems to be no way. I am the one who parts the seas, who brings water from the rock, who makes the impossible possible. If I have called you, then I will sustain you. If I have led you to something, then I will make sure that you have everything you need to walk through it. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Surrender the plans you have been holding on to so tightly, and trust that my plans are greater. Trust that what I have written for you is more beautiful than anything you could design for yourself. You have looked at your past and wondered if it still defines you. You have allowed mistakes to make you question whether you are worthy of what I have planned. But I want you to know that you are not the same person you once were. You are being made new every day. The things that once held you do not have power over you anymore. The shame you have carried, the regrets that have weighed you down, the mistakes that the enemy has tried to use against you, I have already set you free from them. I do not hold them against you, so why do you still hold on to them? Why do you still define yourself by what I have already forgiven? You are not who you used to be. You are a new creation in me. Walk in that truth. Walk in the freedom I have given you. Stop allowing your past to keep you from stepping into the future I have prepared for you. I have seen the prayers you have prayed, the moments when you have cried out to me, the times when you have wondered if I truly hear you. And I want you to know that I have heard every word. Not a single prayer has been ignored. Not a single cry has gone unnoticed. I am working on your behalf, even when it seems like nothing is happening. My promises are not empty. My word does not return void. What I have spoken will come to pass. But I need you to remain steadfast. I need you to trust even when it is difficult, to believe even when doubt tries to creep in, to hold on to my promises even when circumstances try to make you question them. Faith is not built in the moments when everything is easy. Faith is built in the waiting, in the trusting, in the times when you choose to believe that I am good even when you do not yet see the outcome. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep believing that what I have for you is greater than what you have left behind. The best is not behind you. The best is still ahead. And I will be with you through it all. I see the way your heart longs for something more, the way you have been searching for answers, waiting for a breakthrough, hoping for a sign that what you are believing for will come to pass. You have prayed, you have trusted, you have done your best to hold on to faith even when things seemed uncertain. But I know the moments when you have felt weary, when you have questioned whether you are truly on the right path, when you have wondered if the things I have promised will ever become reality. My child, I need you to know that I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked you. Every prayer you have lifted, every tear you have cried, every step you have taken in faith, I have seen it all, and I have counted it all. Nothing has been in vain. Nothing has gone unnoticed. I am still working. I am still moving. I am still leading you forward in ways that you do not yet see. I know you want things to happen quickly, that you long for doors to open, for circumstances to shift, for the waiting to end. But I need you to trust that my timing is perfect. If I have not yet answered, it is not because I have ignored you. It is because I am preparing you. There are things I need to do within you before you can step into the fullness of what I have for you. Some blessings require growth. Some doors remain closed because you are not meant to walk through them yet. What I have planned for you is greater than what you have imagined, and I will not let you receive it before you are ready. I am not delaying to frustrate you. I am delaying to bless you, to ensure that when the right moment comes, you will step into what I have promised with confidence, with wisdom, with the ability to sustain what I am giving you. I have seen how you wrestle with fear, how doubt tries to convince you that maybe you are not meant to receive what you have prayed for, that maybe you are not strong enough, not capable enough, not worthy enough. But my beloved, do not believe those lies. The enemy has tried to use fear to hold you back, to make you question my promises, to make you shrink away from the things I have called you to. But I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have given you power, love, and a sound mind. You do not have to live in hesitation. You do not have to let fear dictate your choices. What I have placed within you is greater than anything that stands against you. You are not alone in this. You are not fighting these battles in your own strength. I am with you. I am equipping you. I am walking beside you every step of the way. You have looked at your past and allowed it to define you for too long. You have carried guilt, shame, and regret as if they were a part of your identity. But I want you to know that you are not your past. You are not the mistakes you have made. You are not the failures that the enemy tries to remind you of. I have already redeemed you. I have already washed you clean. I have already called you by name and declared that you are mine. Stop allowing the past to keep you from stepping into the future I have prepared for you. Stop carrying what I have already freed you from. You are not bound by what was. You are walking into what is new, into what I have declared over your life, into the fullness of my grace and mercy. I know that you sometimes feel like you have to do everything on your own, that you must be strong at all times, that you cannot afford to show weakness. But I never asked you to do this by yourself. I never expected you to have all the answers, to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I am your refuge. I am your provider. I am the one who lifts you up when you feel weak, the one who carries you when you feel like you cannot take another step. You do not have to figure everything out. You do not have to have all the solutions. You only need to trust that I do. Surrender the things that have been weighing on your heart. Give me the burdens that you were never meant to carry. Let me be the peace that you have been searching for. I see the dreams that you have been holding on to, the things you have been afraid to speak aloud because you do not know if they will ever happen. But my beloved, I placed those dreams inside of you for a reason. The desires that stir within you, the passions that make your heart come alive, the vision you have for what could be, they are not by accident. I have created you with purpose, and I have given you gifts that are meant to be used. Do not let fear keep you from stepping into what I have called you to do. Do not let doubt convince you that you are not capable. If I have placed a calling on your life, I will make a way for it to come to pass. If I have given you a purpose, I will open the right doors. You only need to walk in faith, to trust that I will align everything in the right time, to know that I will provide everything you need as you go. You are closer than you realize. The breakthrough you have been waiting for, the blessings you have been believing for, the answers you have been seeking, they are not far away. Do not give up now. Do not let discouragement make you turn back. Keep pressing forward. Keep holding on to my promises. Keep believing that I am who I say I am, that I will do what I have said I will do. The best is not behind you. What I have planned is still ahead. Keep walking in faith, knowing that I am with you, that I will never leave you, that I am working all things together for your good. Trust in me, for I will not fail you. I see how you have been longing for change, how you have been waiting for something to shift, how you have been believing for a breakthrough that seems to take longer than you expected. I know the moments when you have felt frustrated, wondering if things will ever move forward, if the season you are in will ever come to an end. But I need you to understand that nothing in your life has been delayed without purpose. Nothing has been overlooked. Every moment, every experience, every lesson you have walked through has been shaping you, refining you, preparing you for what is ahead. You have not been forgotten. I have been working in ways that you do not yet see. The doors that have not yet opened, the opportunities that have not yet come, the prayers that seem unanswered. It is not because I am ignoring you. It is because I am setting things in place so that when the time comes, you will be ready to receive what I have prepared for you. I know that waiting is difficult. I know that patience is not always easy when your heart is longing for something more. But I do not want you to mistake my timing for inaction. I am always moving, always orchestrating things in your favor, always ensuring that what is meant for you will come at the exact moment it is supposed to. If I have not opened a door, it is because it is not the right time. If something has not yet happened, it is because I am still preparing something greater. Trust that I know what is best for you. Trust that I am not withholding blessings from you, but making sure that when you step into them, they will be more than you ever imagined. I see how fear tries to creep into your heart, how doubt tries to whisper that maybe you have been forgotten, that maybe you are not as strong as you thought, that maybe the dreams I have placed inside of you will never come to pass. But I tell you now, do not let fear steal what I have spoken over your life. Do not let worry rob you of the joy that is already yours. You do not need to know every detail of what is ahead to trust that I am leading you. You do not need to see every step before you take the next one. Faith is not about having all the answers. It is about believing that I do. It is about knowing that I have never failed you, and I will not start now. You have carried too many burdens on your own, convinced that you must have everything figured out, that you must have control over every detail, that you must find a way to make things happen in your own strength. But I never intended for you to do this by yourself. I have always been here, waiting for you to turn to me, waiting for you to lay down the weight that was never meant for you to carry. You do not have to do this alone. You do not have to figure everything out by yourself. I am your provider, your strength, your guide. I am the one who will make a way where there seems to be no way. Stop trying to control what is beyond your ability. Release your worries to me. Let go of the need to understand everything before you trust me. My plans for you are good. My ways are higher than yours. My timing is perfect. Trust in me, and I will lead you exactly where you need to be. I see the dreams that you have been holding on to, the visions that have stirred your heart, the desires that you have been afraid to fully embrace because you are unsure if they will ever happen. But I placed those dreams inside of you for a reason. They were not random. They were not meaningless. The things that ignite passion in your heart, the things that bring you joy, the things that you feel called to pursue, they are part of the purpose I have given you. Do not bury them out of fear. Do not ignore them because of doubt. If I have placed something within you, then I will provide the way for it to come to pass. If I have given you a calling, then I will equip you to walk in it. But you must trust me. You must step forward in faith, even when the path is unclear. Do not allow fear to hold you back from what I have created you to do. I know that the journey has not been easy. I know that there have been moments when you have felt weary, when you have wondered if you are truly strong enough to keep going. But I tell you now, you are not alone. I have been with you in every step, through every season, through every challenge. I have never left your side, and I never will. You are stronger than you realize, not because of your own strength, but because of mine. I am the one who sustains you, the one who lifts you when you feel like falling, the one who fills you with new strength when you feel empty. Do not give up now. Do not let discouragement make you turn back. You are closer than you think to the things I have promised you. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is on its way. The blessings you have been believing for are not far off. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep believing. What I have prepared for you is greater than anything you have imagined, and I will be with you every step of the way. I see the way you have been carrying the weight of your thoughts, the way your mind has been filled with questions, wondering if you are truly where you are meant to be. You have been searching for signs, hoping for clarity, longing for confirmation that you are on the right path. But my child, you do not have to live in a state of uncertainty. You do not have to wait for every detail to make sense before you trust that I am leading you. I have gone before you, preparing the way, making a path where there seemed to be none, aligning things in ways that you do not yet perceive. You may not have all the answers right now, but you are not lost. Every step you have taken in faith has been seen by me, and I have been guiding you even in the moments when you felt unsure. Do not let doubt take root in your heart. Do not let worry make you believe that you must have everything figured out before you can move forward. I am with you, and I am leading you exactly where you need to be. I know that there have been times when you felt overlooked, when it seemed as though others were stepping into their blessings while you remained waiting. But I want you to know that what I have for you has not been given to someone else. What is meant for you is still yours. My blessings are not limited. My plans are not dependent on the timing of the world. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass at the appointed time. You do not need to compare your journey to anyone else's. You do not need to question whether you have fallen behind. I do not measure you by the world's standards. I do not look at you through the lens of human expectations. I see you through my love, through my purpose, through the calling that I have placed upon your life. Stop looking around at what others are doing and keep your eyes fixed on me. What I am doing in your life is unique. What I have planned for you is specific to who you are, to what I have created you to be. You are not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You have been carrying burdens that I never asked you to carry. You have held on to things that have weighed you down, things that have made you feel trapped in cycles of fear and doubt. But I am asking you now to let them go. You were never meant to live in a constant state of worry, never meant to walk through life feeling as though everything depends on you. I am the one who holds all things together. I am the one who provides, the one who strengthens, the one who makes a way when there seems to be no way. You do not have to do this in your own strength. You do not have to carry the weight of the unknown on your shoulders. I am asking you to release what has been holding you back, to surrender the things that have been keeping you from stepping fully into what I have for you. Trust me with what you cannot control. Rest in the assurance that I am working all things together for your good. I see the way fear has tried to silence you, the way insecurity has whispered that you are not enough, that you are not qualified, that you are not ready. But I tell you now, you are not who the world says you are. You are who I say you are. You are chosen. You are called. You are set apart for something greater than you realize. I have placed gifts within you. I have given you a purpose. I have written a story for your life that is filled with my goodness. Do not let fear convince you that you are incapable. Do not let the voice of doubt steal the dreams I have placed in your heart. If I have called you, I will equip you. If I have placed a desire within you, I will make a way for it to come to pass. But you must step forward in faith. You must stop shrinking back in hesitation. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop believing the lie that you must have everything in place before you move. I am the one who makes things possible. I am the one who opens doors that no one can shut. If I am leading you, then you have nothing to fear. I know that you have prayed for certain things, that you have been asking for breakthrough, that you have been believing for change. But I want you to remember that my timing is perfect. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean that it never will. Do not lose faith just because you cannot see the full picture. Do not let frustration steal your trust in me. I have not forgotten what you have asked for. I have not ignored your prayers. Every request you have brought before me has been heard, and I am working even now to bring things together in a way that will bless you far beyond what you have asked for. If I have not given you something yet, it is because I am still preparing it, because I am still preparing you. There is purpose in the waiting. There is growth happening even when you do not recognize it. Do not let impatience cause you to step out of my timing. What I have planned for you is still ahead, and it will come to pass at the right time. You are not alone. You have never been alone. Even in the moments when you felt unseen, when you wondered if anyone truly understood what you were going through, I was there. Even when you questioned whether I was listening, I heard every word. Even when you felt like giving up, I was holding you together. My love for you has never wavered, and it never will. Keep trusting, keep believing, keep walking forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. The best is still ahead. You are stepping into something greater than you have imagined. I will be faithful to fulfill every promise I have made. Trust me, for I will not fail you. I see how much you desire to walk in my will, how deeply you long to know that you are moving in the right direction. You have been seeking answers, waiting for clarity, hoping for a sign that confirms that you are exactly where you need to be. But my child, I need you to understand that faith is not built on certainty. Faith is trusting me even when you do not see the full picture, even when the road ahead is unclear, even when the answers you seek have not yet been revealed. I have never left you without direction. I have never abandoned you to figure everything out on your own. I have been guiding you, speaking to your heart, leading you with every step. You do not need to fear taking the wrong path when your heart is surrendered to me. Even if you do not understand everything right now, trust that I do. Even when you cannot see what is coming next, know that I have already gone before you. Every decision you make in faith, every step you take with a heart that seeks me, will bring you exactly where you need to be. I know that waiting is difficult. I know that patience is hard when you are longing for change, when you are believing for something more, when you feel like you have been in the same place for too long. But waiting is never wasted when I am the one orchestrating the timing. There are things I am working on that you do not yet see. There are details being arranged, people being positioned, doors being aligned in ways that are beyond your understanding. If I have asked you to wait, it is not because I have forgotten you. It is because I am preparing something greater than what you have imagined. If you knew all that I was doing on your behalf, you would not worry. If you could see the way I am moving, you would not doubt. My plans for you have not been delayed. My purpose for you is still unfolding. What is coming is worth the wait, and I need you to trust that I have not overlooked you. You have carried questions in your heart, wondering if you are truly ready for what I have called you to do. You have looked at your own weaknesses, your own flaws, your own insecurities, and questioned whether you are capable of stepping into the things I have promised. But I tell you now, I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. I do not choose those who already have everything together. I choose those who are willing, those who trust me, those who are ready to take a step of faith even when they feel unprepared. You do not have to be perfect to be used by me. You do not have to have all the answers to walk in my plan. I am the one who strengthens you, the one who equips you, the one who will give you exactly what you need at the exact moment you need it. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt keep you from stepping into the purpose I have placed before you. You are ready because I am with you. You are strong because I am your strength. You are capable because I will make a way where there seems to be no way. I see how the enemy has tried to use discouragement against you, how he has whispered lies that make you question whether you are truly making progress, whether anything is really changing, whether your prayers are even being heard. But do not listen to those voices. Do not allow the lies of the enemy to take root in your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not failing. You are not stuck. I am working in ways that you do not yet perceive. Just because you do not see immediate results does not mean that nothing is happening. Every prayer you have prayed has been heard. Every step you have taken in obedience has been counted. Every moment you have chosen faith over fear has been seen by me. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has been ignored. I am the God who fulfills my promises. I am the one who brings to completion what I have started. And I will not fail you. You have been carrying too many burdens, holding on to things that I never asked you to carry. You have been trying to control things that were never meant to be in your hands. But I need you to let go. Release the need to understand everything. Let go of the anxiety that has kept you bound. Stop carrying the weight of things that I have already promised to take care of. You do not have to live in a constant state of worry, always trying to figure out what comes next. I am the one who holds your future. I am the one who knows every detail of what is ahead. Rest in me. Trust that I will provide what you need. Believe that I will bring the right opportunities at the right time. You do not have to strive for what I have already promised to give you. I know that you have been believing for something more, that there are dreams inside of you that you have been afraid to fully embrace. But I placed those dreams within you for a reason. The things that stir your spirit, the things that make your heart come alive, the things that you feel drawn to pursue, they are not random. I created you with a purpose, and I have given you gifts that are meant to be used. Do not hide what I have given you. Do not allow fear to keep you from walking in your calling. If I have placed something within you, I will make a way for it to be fulfilled. If I have given you a purpose, I will open the right doors at the right time. But you must trust me. You must step forward in faith. You must stop waiting for everything to be perfect before you move. I am the one who perfects all things. I am the one who completes what I have started. I am the one who will lead you into everything I have planned. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep walking forward with confidence, knowing that I am leading you, that I will not fail you, that I am working all things together for your good. What is ahead is greater than what is behind. The best is still to come, and I will be with you through it all. I see how you have been pressing forward, how you have been holding on to faith even when the road has been difficult, how you have continued to trust me even in the moments when you did not understand what I was doing. You have remained steadfast. You have endured trials. You have walked through seasons of uncertainty, yet your heart has remained fixed on me. And I want you to know that I have seen it all. Every time you chose to believe, every time you surrendered your fears, every time you whispered a prayer even when you felt weary, I was there. I have not ignored your faithfulness. I have not overlooked your perseverance. And I tell you now, your endurance will not be in vain. Every step you have taken in obedience, every sacrifice you have made, every moment you have chosen to trust me when it would have been easier to give up, it is all leading to something greater than you have imagined. I know there have been times when you have wondered if you are making progress, if you are truly moving forward, if the prayers you have been lifting are really bringing change. But I want you to stop measuring your progress by what you can see. My ways are higher than your ways. My timing is beyond human understanding. Just because you do not see the full picture yet does not mean that nothing is happening. Some of the most powerful transformations take place in the unseen, beneath the surface, before they are ever revealed. I have been working in ways that you do not yet perceive, aligning things, preparing opportunities, strengthening you in ways you have not even recognized. You may feel as though you are waiting, but I tell you now, you are growing. You are becoming. You are being shaped into the person who will be ready to receive the fullness of what I have for you. Do not let impatience rob you of what I am doing in this season. Do not let discouragement convince you that nothing is changing. I am moving, I am working, I am preparing the very thing you have been believing for. You have been carrying the weight of your thoughts, overanalyzing, questioning, wondering if you have made the right decisions, if you have taken the right steps, if you have somehow missed what I have planned for you. But I need you to rest in the truth that you cannot miss what I have ordained for you. If your heart is seeking me, if your desire is to walk in my will, then trust that I am guiding you. Even in the moments when you feel uncertain, even when you do not have all the answers, I am directing your steps. Do not let fear of making a mistake keep you from moving forward. Do not allow doubt to paralyze you. You are not meant to stand still in hesitation. You are meant to walk in faith, to step forward knowing that I will correct your course if needed, that I will lead you exactly where you need to be. The future is not something you have to figure out on your own. It is something that I have already written, something that I am unveiling in my perfect timing. I know that you have faced disappointments, that you have experienced moments when things did not work out the way you hoped they would. But I want you to understand that not every closed door is rejection. Not every delay is denial. There are things I have protected you from, paths that would not have led to what was best for you, situations that seemed good but were not aligned with what I had planned. Trust that when I say no, it is because I have something better. Trust that when something does not happen the way you expected, it is because I am redirecting you to something greater. My plans for you are not just good, they are perfect. My timing is not just right, it is intentional. What I have prepared for you will not only bless you, but it will be something that you can sustain, something that will bring joy, something that will reveal my faithfulness in ways you have not yet seen. You have been waiting for a sign, for something that tells you that you are on the right path, that confirms that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And I tell you now, you do not need to wait for a visible sign to believe that I am with you. I have been speaking to you, guiding you, reminding you of my promises in ways that you may not even realize. The peace you feel when you surrender your worries, the way your heart is drawn to certain things, the moments when you feel my presence surrounding you, those are signs that I am near. Those are reminders that I have never left you, that I am working, that you are walking in the direction I have set before you. You do not need to see everything clearly to trust that I am leading you. You only need to take the next step in faith, believing that I will provide what you need as you go. You are closer than you realize. The things you have been believing for, the changes you have been hoping for, the blessings you have been praying for, they are not far away. But I need you to keep going. I need you to hold on to faith even when it feels difficult. I need you to remember that I am not a God who forgets, that I do not speak promises and then abandon them. Everything I have said, everything I have declared over your life will come to pass. But you must stay the course. You must continue to trust, to believe, to walk forward even when you do not see the finish line yet. The best is not behind you. What I have prepared is still ahead. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong. Keep believing that I am working all things together for your good. I am with you. I will not fail you. And I will lead you into something greater than you have ever imagined. I see the way you have been searching, the way you have been longing for something deeper, something more, something that makes all the waiting, all the struggles, all the uncertainties worth it. You have been walking forward, trusting me even when you did not understand, believing in my promises even when the path was unclear. And I want you to know that I have seen every step, every sacrifice, every moment when you chose faith over fear. Nothing you have endured has been wasted. Nothing you have gone through has been in vain. I have been working through it all, shaping you, preparing you, strengthening you for what is to come. You may not fully see it now, but you are being transformed, made new, refined by the journey you have walked. I know there have been times when you felt like you were waiting too long, when you wondered if I had forgotten what I spoke over your life. But I tell you now, I am not slow in keeping my promises. I am not distant, nor am I unaware of what you need. I am the God of perfect timing, and I do not delay without reason. What I have planned for you is still unfolding, and I need you to trust that what is ahead is greater than what you are leaving behind. You have prayed for doors to open, for opportunities to come, for answers to be revealed, but I do not just prepare blessings. I prepare you to receive them. I do not just give you what you ask for. I make sure that when you receive it, you will be able to carry it well. Some things have taken longer than you expected, not because I have forgotten you, but because I am making sure that when the blessing comes, it will not overwhelm you. It will strengthen you. It will uplift you. It will be a testimony of my faithfulness in ways you never imagined. I see the way you have questioned your own ability, how you have looked at yourself and wondered if you are truly ready for what I have called you to do. You have measured yourself by the world's standards, by human limitations, by the lies that say you are not enough, that you are not qualified, that you are not strong enough to carry out the purpose I have given you. But I did not call you because you were already perfect. I did not choose you because of your abilities. I called you because I see beyond what you see. I know what I have placed inside of you. I know the strength that you do not yet recognize, the potential that you have not yet realized, the power that is within you because I am within you. Stop looking at your limitations and start looking at my limitless power. Stop doubting what I can do through you. Stop letting fear convince you that you are not ready. If I have called you, then you are ready. If I have chosen you, then I will equip you. If I have placed something within you, then I will make a way for it to come to pass. You have carried the weight of the past for too long. You have allowed old wounds, old regrets, old mistakes to define how you see yourself. But I am telling you now, you are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not the mistakes that the enemy keeps reminding you of. I have already washed you clean. I have already redeemed you. I have already called you by name and declared that you are mine. The things that once held you do not have power over you anymore. The pain, the shame, the guilt that has tried to cling to you, it has no hold on you in my presence. You are free. You are made new. You are no longer bound to what was. You are stepping into what is, into what I have spoken over your life, into the fullness of who I created you to be. Let go of what has been. Stop looking back. Release the things that have kept you from moving forward. What I have for you is not in the past. It is ahead of you, waiting for you to step into it with confidence, with faith, with trust in me. I know that you have faced battles that others do not see. I know that you have fought through silent struggles, through moments when you felt alone, through times when you wondered if anyone truly understood what you were carrying. But I tell you now, I have always seen you. I have always been with you. Even in the moments when you felt unseen, unheard, unnoticed, I was there. Even in the times when you thought no one understood, I was holding you. Even when you felt like giving up, I was the one who sustained you. My love for you has never wavered. My presence has never left you. My hand has never stopped guiding you. I have been with you through every trial, through every season, through every storm, and I will be with you in everything that is to come. You do not have to fear what is ahead. You do not have to worry about how everything will come together. I have already gone before you. I have already made a way. I have already ensured that what is meant for you will not be taken from you. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt keep you from stepping into the life I have prepared for you. Do not allow uncertainty to make you question whether you are truly called. You are chosen. You are loved. You are being led by the one who knows every detail of what is to come. Trust me. Trust that I have not brought you this far just to leave you now. Trust that the best is not behind you, but ahead of you. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep holding on to my promises, knowing that I will not fail you. What I have spoken will come to pass. What I have planned will be fulfilled. You are stepping into a season where you will see my faithfulness in ways that will leave you in awe. The best is still to come, and I will be with you through it all. I have been with you through every moment, through every season, through every victory and every trial. I have watched over you, guided you, carried you when you felt like you could not take another step. I have been speaking to your heart, reminding you of my promises, calling you deeper into my presence, showing you that I have always been faithful and will always be faithful. You have not walked this journey alone. You have not fought your battles without me. Even when you did not feel me, I was there. Even when you questioned if I was listening, I heard every prayer, every cry, every unspoken longing in your heart. And I tell you now, I am still here, and I will never leave you. I know that this journey has not always been easy. I know that there have been moments when you have felt weary, when you have wondered if you were truly strong enough to continue, when you have questioned whether the things I have promised will truly come to pass. But I want you to remember that I am not a God who makes empty promises. I am not a God who speaks and then forgets. Everything I have declared over your life, every word I have spoken, every plan I have set in motion will be fulfilled. Not one word will fail. Not one promise will be left undone. What I have started, I will finish. What I have planned, I will bring to completion. Do not allow impatience to make you doubt. Do not let the waiting make you think that nothing is happening. I am always working, always moving, always preparing you for what is to come. You have grown through this journey. You have been stretched, refined, shaped into someone who is stronger, wiser, more prepared for what is ahead. The trials you have faced were not meant to break you but to build you. The challenges you have overcome have not been in vain. I have used every difficulty to strengthen you, to teach you, to prepare you for the blessings that are coming. Nothing you have walked through has been wasted. Every tear, every moment of struggle, every time you chose to trust me despite the uncertainty, I have seen it all, and I have counted it all. And I tell you now, you are stepping into something greater. You are moving into a season where you will see my hand in ways that will leave you in awe. The doors that I have been preparing will open. The prayers you have been lifting will be answered. The waiting will turn into fulfillment. What I have promised is coming, and it will be greater than you imagined. I need you to continue walking in faith. I need you to keep believing, to keep trusting, to keep holding on to my word even when things do not yet make sense. Faith is not about seeing everything clearly. Faith is about knowing that I am in control even when the path is uncertain. Faith is about standing firm in my promises even when the world tries to make you doubt. Do not let fear take hold of your heart. Do not let the enemy whisper lies that make you question whether you are truly chosen. You are mine. You have always been mine, and I will never let you go. I want you to live with confidence, not because you have all the answers, but because you know that I do. I want you to move forward without hesitation, not because you can see the whole road ahead, but because you trust that I have already gone before you. I want you to stop carrying the weight of worry, to stop living in the fear of what might go wrong, to stop overthinking every step. I am leading you. I am guiding you. I am directing your steps. You do not have to fear what is ahead when you know that I am the one who holds your future. Trust that I am working, that I am preparing, that I am making a way where there seems to be no way. Keep your eyes on me, and you will not be led astray. You are stepping into a new season, a season where you will see the fruit of the faith you have held on to. A season where the things you have prayed for will begin to unfold. A season where you will understand why the waiting was necessary. You will look back and see that I was working all along. You will realize that my timing was not a delay but a preparation. That my plan was not to withhold but to give you something far greater than you asked for. Stay the course. Do not give up now. Do not let doubt steal what is coming. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep walking forward with confidence, knowing that I will be with you every step of the way.